Hello everyone, this is your boy Could Benny FX, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how I spotted this buy trade here. It was very easy how I spotted this easy buy trade here. So this buy trade, how I spotted it. So in today's video I'm going to teach you how I did that. So yes, actually I'm going to use the top down analysis, that is with the 4-hour time frame, 1 hour and 15 minutes. So as I'm already on the 4-hour time frame, yes, so what I do is whenever I get to the 4-hour time frame, one thing I do is to draw my lines, that is the my support and resistance lines. So that's the first thing I do whenever I get to the 4-hour time frame. So the 4-hour time frame, I use it to get a direction of the market, where the market is up to within a day. So I'm an intraday trader, and then I would love to know all that. So I draw my support and resistance. So my resistance here, my resistance there, and my supports here. So my support line here, and not to forget my bar. Before that, let's reverse this so that I can show you how I spotted this nice buy on gold. So yeah, let's take it here. Okay, so yeah, so I've drawn my resistance and my support. And one thing I also do is to draw my pivot. That's one very good thing I do, to draw my pivot line here. Sorry. So to draw my pivot line, which is one significant thing I do whenever I get to the market. Okay, so I've had my 3 lines: resistance, pivot, and support. So the third thing, or the other thing I move to, is to join knowing the direction, which I can know that by drawing a trend or by using a trend line. So mostly I use the 1-hour time frame, but currently my 1-hour time frame is not working. So let's use the 4-hour time frame to draw the trend line. Yes, so let me use this 4-hour time frame to draw the trend line. Okay, so taking the trend line, and then I drew my trend line. Yes, very neat and nice. So after drawing my trend line, after drawing my trend line, and then came to the 1-hour time frame for confirmation. So searching that price will come to my trend line here, then either one to break this trend line, continue up, or to reverse. So that was the two things I was waiting for price to break this trend line and continue up, or what, to reverse, to come to this trend line and reverse downwards. So I had patience, and then I moved to the 15 minutes time frame. I came to the 15 minutes time frame to look for a confirmation. Let me use, yeah. So I moved to the 15 minutes time frame to look for confirmation, and let's see how this confirmed. Uh, so yeah, my goal was one, for price to break this trend line here and then what, reverse and come down like what has done here. So either price to come and reverse at this trend line here, at this trend line here. Oh shit. So either price breaks this trend line here and goes up, or reverse at this trend line. So let's see how price or what price did. So yes, let's see how what price did in the 15 minutes. So right now I'm looking for confirmation here. Come on, come on. So yeah, so I waited for price to move. So I was waiting for price to move. So I was very sure that when price gets to that trend line, it's going to do one thing or two things, either to break the trend line and continue upwards or to reverse. So yes, let's see what happened. So yes, so I saw a breakout. So I saw this breakout here, but wasn't certain because I wanted a full candlestick to break this trend line. So a full candle closure, a candlestick closure. So I still waited, and then bah, I saw this and I quickly what and I quickly took the buy there. I didn't wait for any other confirmation because already gold has been selling. So I quickly placed a buy trade there, putting stop loss a bit below it and targeting 182. So around here, somewhere around there. Then somewhere around there. So immediately price broke this trend line. I quickly took a buy trade, which finally gave us this. Then wow, take profit hit. So yes, that is how I spotted and what succeeded in this buy trade. Yes, so for more educative and content like this, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, like and share. And then if you want to join our my trading community for daily free signals, don't forget to visit my bio or description and click on the link to join for free. So thank you and thanks for watching. See you in the other video. Bye.